welcome to my YouTube channel. How is everybody doing? So now guys, this is officially the last video of 2023. I know I keep saying it कि अभी मेरा last video है, but every single time I say this, the next day I get an idea and I'm like, I better make another video. So yeah, now this I promise is the last one. And today, it's the last video, so I better glam up. So I did my eye makeup and stuff. I know मेरा eye makeup दिखता नहीं है guys. एक तो मेरी आँखें इतनी टूटी सी हैं. Plus there are my besties for life. I better come close and show you my eye makeup. So yeah. So yeah, now I better put up specs because girl, 5 मिनट लगते हैं मुझे अंधी होने में और मैं हो चुकी हूँ अंधी. अब मुझे सुंदर दुनिया दिख रही है. So in today's video I am gonna be talking about my learnings that I've had this year. I've had a bunch of amazing life-changing mindset shifting learnings which I really want to share here. So I am gonna try to make this video as short as possible. So yeah, without any further ado, let's get into the video. Okay, so lesson number 1, failures lift you up like nothing else. And it is gonna seem like, what? Guys, failures are the best thing that can ever happen to you. This year I cannot emphasize it enough because I have felt it in my own life, happened to me personally. And trust me guys, when I say I went through failures, I went through failures like a pro. Left, right, center, जो भी मैं कर रही हूँ, जो भी मैंने करने का सोचा है, जो भी मेरी wish रही है कि मुझे ये चीज़ achieve करनी है, I have failed in that. And it was a very tough time that, you know, dealing with failures is tough. I'm not gonna say here like, okay, you fail, be happy. You cannot be happy. You will feel miserable, you will feel shitty, you will complain, you will be negative. All of that is 100% fine if you feel that, because we are not like Sant Mahatma guys. We are humans, and when we fail we feel bad, and that's okay to feel bad. But eventually try and see, you know, see if you are feeling bad, feel bad for days, take a week, feel bad, don't talk to anyone, or you know, if you don't feel like doing anything, don't do anything, lay on your bed, so alas bikhero, ro pitto, jo karna hai karo, you know. But after that week, don't be in that zone. Don't let yourself be comfortable in that dark zone. Don't let yourself be comfortable to that darkness and to that negativity, because it is gonna have so many repercussions for you otherwise. Feel the emotions, whatever you're feeling, soak it in, you know. But after that 1 week, just try for a second to see the other side of the failure. Try to see that, okay, I failed, I tried but I failed. If you are the one who's not given your best, and if you are sort of you know, agar aap ho ki agar aapko lag raha hai ki okay, maybe I could have done better, try next time, do better next time, okay. But if you've tried and if you've given your best to something and still you haven't succeeded in that, then is when you've got to, and then that's the best thing that can happen to you, because then there's a whole different reason to your failure, and that is universe's sign. Here, please try and see the message, okay. See, okay, why? Okay, I failed, I did my best, I failed, but why did I then fail if I give my best, you know? If I have tried harder and if I've worked so hard for it and still was not able to succeed in the same thing, then maybe there's a universe sign that I should stop. This is not meant for me. And that realization liberates you like nothing else. You know, if a universe is putting you through shit and through all of those dark times and through all of the failures, because you're not meant to be here, honey. You are not meant for this thing. You're meant for bigger things, greater things, and you were on the wrong road, and through that failure, universe is trying to place you on the right path. Universe is trying to put you on the right path and be like, babe, that was not for you, this is for you, you know. So try and see that after that 1 week of feeling shitty and rona pitna, try and consciously try to see the other side of the coin, because that will liberate you, that will make you feel so much better. Failures liberate you guys. I mean, you don't realize it immediately after you've experienced a failure that it is liberating you. Actually, it liberates you. It liberates you from the fear of failure itself. That's the beauty here. If you failed multiple times, you will never fear failures ever again. And this right here, YouTube is the very example of it. I was so scared I was so caught up with my own thoughts ki, should I start a YouTube channel, should I not? I was so filled with fear. but I failed so many times that I was like, I don't give a shit about failures anymore. No. I have failed 10 times. I am so ready to fail for the 11th time. I don't care. That fear was gone in the air and it has liberated me. And fear and failures liberate you from the fears, guys. And that is the best feeling in the world. If you're going through a failure, I know it's gonna be tough. I know it is tough. But eventually you're gonna come out of the zone and you're gonna realize why it happened to you and how eventually it played its role in putting you where you are right now in life. And eventually it's all gonna make sense and it's all gonna connect, trust me. So coming on to the second learning, and that is sometimes acceptance is the only thing you need to do. Oh my god, I cannot sort of emphasize it more, guys. Ugh. My life was a miserable and living hell until I was not accepting things and I was defying it. I was like, why is it happening to me? Kyun nahi ho raha? And I was constantly trying to correct things which were not even in my hands at different situations in time. But the moment I accepted it, the moment I was like, हाँ भाई ऐसा है and it is what it is. Sometimes all you say that it is what it is and move on in life. आप समटाइम्स आपको यही चाहिए होता है कि आप इट इज़ वॉट इट इज़ बोलो एंड आगे बढ़ो. एंड नाउ व्हाट आई टेल यू व्हाट हैपेंस विद एक्सेप्टेंस. एक्चुअली something happens wrong to you, okay, what we do is we generally ask this question, why me? मेरे साथ ऐसा क्यों हो रहा है? You know, I don't deserve this. And we are in misery and we are questioning every single thing around us, every single thing that is happening to us. At that point we question it, and which is right. Okay, I'm not questioning your emotions at all. I did the same. Everybody does it. It's completely fine. Okay, but as I said in the previous point, complain as much as you want to, sulk as much as you want to, but only ये नहीं कि सालों साल आप sulk करते रहो, वो नहीं, महीनों महीने भी नहीं. Take that, give that 1 week to you. Okay, or like, okay, I'm gonna soak in your emotions, feel whatever you're feeling. But then accept it, start to accept it, because you've got to realize कि what has happened. You cannot change things, you cannot change your past. आप जितना मर्जी complain कर लो कि I could have done this better, आप वो बोल सकते हो, आपको obviously regrets होते हैं, every single person has regrets, but you cannot change it, and that's the ultimate truth. What has happened, and now you have no control over it. Realize that and see. Why do we feel miserable at times is because we are stuck in life. हम बोलते हैं ना कि oh, I'm so stuck, people are moving on, people are achieving big things, why am I here? Because darling, you are not accepting what has happened to you. You are stuck because you're not accepting it. Once you are stuck because you're not accepting the things that have happened to you. Because when you accept it, you know, you'll be like, okay, this happened to me. That is only when you will be able to ask this question कि okay, now what next I can do, what better I can do. आप जब तक एक्सेप्ट नहीं करोगे, आप कभी बेटर करने की कोशिश नहीं करोगे. You're gonna be stuck at one place, and if you're stuck at one place, it is but obvious that you're gonna feel miserable. It is very obvious that you're gonna feel bad at that time. But the moment you get up and be like, okay, this has happened, now I don't wanna feel these emotions anymore. I wanna change my life for better, and I wanna see what has happened. अब मैं आगे क्या कर सकती हूँ. The moment you ask this, you're moving forward, you're taking a step forward, and that is what is gonna bring you so much happiness and so much satisfaction, because you're not stuck anymore. You're voluntarily putting yourself up, you're voluntarily getting up and getting yourself out of that rut. And when you're willing to do the self-work, and when you're willing to put yourself up and get up voluntarily out of that dark zone and do something about it, that's when things start to change, you know. And that's the, you know, acceptance. All you've got to do sometimes is acceptance, guys. आप कुछ नहीं बदल सकते हो, जो हो गया है, but the world is not ending. You have still got endless possibilities, endless opportunities. You are still yet to meet incredible people in your life. You're still yet to experience the most best experiences of your life. So why are you stuck in one place, babe? Get up out of that rut. Try and get up. I know it's gonna feel tough in the start. It's gonna feel like, ugh, you're gonna feel that. But if you not do this, no one is coming to save you, guys. Nobody is gonna save you. You are the only one who can do this for you. So yeah, sometimes all you gotta do in life is accept it and move on. So guys, अगर ब्रेकअप से मूव ऑन नहीं कर पा रहे हो, मैं सजेस्ट करूँगी टेलर स्विफ्ट सुन लो. वो उसको सुनो, वो कितने like a pro she moves on and then she's selling music out of it and she's becoming a billionaire out of it, guys. उससे सीखो, guys. Okay, so the third lesson now is don't try to control your life too much. Guys, trust me, I have been a control. शांति नहीं guys जीवन में मेरे. Guys, trust me, I have been a control freak my entire life. मेरे जैसा control freak पैदा नहीं हुआ. I have tried to control every single aspect of my life. Like control my friendship, control my studies, control my every single thing that you can possibly think कि कोई control कैसे कर सकता है. I tried to control it. I did. You know, and now I'm like and मुझे लगता है why was it so hard for me to breathe? क्यों नहीं मैं breather ले रही थी? And you know, I regret that guys, trust me, if this year has taught me one regret, like I have a bunch of regrets, but the one biggest one is that I could have been more happy. I could have been easier on myself. I could have not tried and control every single thing, because eventually I could not control. I mean, you cannot control every single part of your life, guys, and that is the biggest realization I've had कि आप sometimes जो होना होता है वही होता है, sometimes नहीं, हर बार. You know, so sometimes, you know, you've just got to take a breather, cool down, breathe in, breathe out, and just let things be. Again, it is similar to the acceptance point that I just said, that you've just got to accept it and you've just got to be like, okay, it is what it is. ये अपनी मैजिक लाइन गाइस, इट इज़ व्हाट इज यू नो, वो बोलो और आगे बढ़ो. डोंट ट्राई एंड कंट्रोल एवरी एस्पेक्ट ऑफ इट, बिकॉज you cannot control every aspect of your life. This learning has, I realized one thing, that see, life is like sand in your fist. Okay, what happens when we hold and try and hold sand too tightly in our fist? It eventually slips away. Same as with life. If you try and control it too much, it will eventually slip away and then your hands will be empty. So don't try and control it. Try and make things better for yourself. Work hard on yourself. Work hard for your dreams. Try and do the best you can, and then stop. Realize that, okay, now I've done the best. Now what is going to happen, and whatever is supposed to happen will happen, and I don't have any control over it. And that is such a freeing thought. That is gonna reduce your stress so much. Like sometimes we're just like taking stress faltu ka ki, oh, but this is not happening, that is not happening, I need to get this done, I need to get that done. We don't need to get anything done. All we need to get done is just sort of dream big, you know, have the courage and have the courage to work for your dreams and work for your goals, and just have the belief in yourself. That's all that we need to do, you know, and we don't need to do anything else. What is going to happen is going to happen. You don't have any control over it, so please don't try controlling it. उससे फालतू का तुम्हारा बीपी बढ़ेगा और कुछ नहीं होगा, trust me. So the fourth learning, and the biggest one that I've had this year, is that if there's someone who can never let you down in this entire world, it is God. You know, surrender to him and he will never let you down, and your life will change if you surrender to him. Complete surrender to him. And oh my god, I don't know what to say in this, because every time I try to say it, and every time I try to remember how God helped me and what he taught me through different experiences, I feel like crying. But I'm not gonna cry right now. मैंने eye makeup किया. So everyone is gonna let you down at some point in life. Your best friend, your parents, your siblings, your teachers, your mentors, everyone who you are associated with is going to let you down in some form or the other. Okay, but someone who's never gonna let you down and is always working for you, for your good, it is the God, it is the Almighty, you know. And whatever God you believe in, please keep believing in him. Don't stop believing in him, and don't ever doubt what he is doing for you. Trust me guys, if you're going through a rough patch in your life, just keep your head down, okay, and keep moving forward. Dream big, keep working for your goals with a belief in God, and he is gonna change you. He's gonna change everything around you. Whatever is happening in your life, it is for your good eventually. It is for your good eventually, because God wants you to be in a better place, to be a better person, to be the best version of yourself. And that is why he's putting hurdles on your way, so that you become stronger. You know how to face your hurdles by your own self, all by yourself. You know ki, okay, what is good for you and what is not good for you. It is all for a reason, and you've just gotta have belief in your heart. And I don't know how to even explain this point. It is such an intimate and a very personal समझ रहे हो आप में, बहुत ही पर्सनल एक चीज़ है जो आप फील करते हो डीप इनसाइड योर हार्ट, and you cannot express it in words. And I am sorry if I'm not able to express this point in words, because I don't know what to say here. Just believe in him, man. Just believe in God. He is gonna change everything for you. Just surrender to him. I remember that at one point nothing in the world was helping me. Nobody was there to mentor me, to take me out of that zone. And all I started to do at that time was surrender to God. I was like, okay, I'm just gonna trust you, and I'm not gonna do any actions now from my side. Whatever I could do to make myself feel better, to make things better off for me, I did. Nothing is working out, so now you take the lead, and I'm gonna trust you. And guys, that thing changed me. That thing changed everything around me. That thing changed my mindset, my perspective. I got to know why was it happening to me. Everything changed around me when I surrendered to God. So sometimes all you gotta do is accept things and surrender to God, and because that's the best thing that you can do at that point. It will change your life. It will change your life. It changed me as an individual so much, and it will change you too. So just trust him. Okay, so this is the 4th lesson or the 5th lesson? I suppose it's the 5th lesson, yeah. Universe is working in your favor, and you are exactly where you're supposed to be. And man, I believe in this. And how? I used to never believe in this thing. I used to never believe ki I never believed in universe only for the longest time. It's just very recently that I started to believe and started to see how universe can change things for you and for your life. So yeah, man, every single thing, every single person you meet, every single thing you say, every single thing you aim for, you ever dreamt of, every single failure you faced, any experience you've had, all and everything has a reason to it. Everything has a reason to it. And sometimes we don't need to find, okay, what's the reason. That as humans we cannot do. That power we don't hold, okay. But what we can actually do, and what we actually have control over, is the belief that everything is happening for a reason. And sometimes people don't believe that. People like, but people keep sulking and being like, people keep sulking and complaining that, oh, but it happened to me. How did it happen to me? मेरी लाइफ ऐसी है, मेरा ये ऐसा है, मेरे लिए कुछ वर्क नहीं करता है, मेरे साथ ही क्यों होता है. People just complain, and sometimes it's all connected to the point of acceptance, that all you gotta do is believe that it is happening for a goddamn reason. You are exactly where you're meant to be. So guys, whatever is meant for you will never go sideways. It is gonna come to you. It is for you, and it is gonna come to you. It is gonna reach you in some form or the other. जो भी चीज़ आपके लिए बनी होती है वो आपसे साइड से कभी जाती नहीं है, because वो आपके लिए बनी है. So just wait, have patience, have trust in God, have trust in the universe, and keep doing the things that you need to do. Let me give you my example. Wait. So as when I was in 10th, okay, I always wanted to do law. I always wanted to do law, okay. तो मैं law entrance दिए, मैंने अपने लेवल की प्रिपरेशन करी जितनी भी मैं कर सकती थी, एंड इवेंचुअली लॉ मेरे लिए नहीं हुआ, ओके. एंड तब मुझे बहुत बुरा लगा, बिकॉज मैं 11th 10th 11th 12th फर्स्ट ईयर 4 साल हो गए थे मुझे ये बोलते हैं कि मेरे को लॉ करनी है, एंड मेरे लिए लॉ वर्क नहीं करी, ओके. एंड उसके बाद मुझे एट द वेरी पॉइंट ऑफ एडमिशन्स आई हैड टू डिसाइड दैट ओके, अब मैंने सारे लॉ एंट्रेंसेस में मैंने आई फेल्ड इन ऑल ऑफ द लॉ एंट्रेंसेस दैट आई गेव, एंड नाउ व्हाट शुड आई डू. लाइक इट्स व्हाट शुड आई डू. मेरे पास टाइम नहीं है, एडमिशन्स जा रही है, मुझे कुछ तो करना पड़ेगा. So I did not take admission in law. I took admission in some other course, okay. मैं इतना क्वेश्चन करी थी कि यार मैंने लॉ करनी थी, वो नहीं हुई. But today I cannot be more grateful कि मैंने law नहीं करी. I cannot be more grateful. I was like, I was never meant to be there. I was never meant to be in that field. I was never meant to be. And उस टाइम पे भगवान ने मुझे बोला, मुझे बहुत उस टाइम पे although मुझे बहुत बुरा लगा कि मैंने failure face किया, but it all happened for a reason. It all happened ताकि मैं कुछ ऐसा ना कर जाऊँ जिसमें मेरा इंटरेस्ट इवेंचुअली बिल्डअप नहीं होगा या जो मेरे लिए नहीं बना है. So that is one example. I've got like 10 examples to give you right now, but I just want you to be positive, okay, and keep moving forward. Don't be stuck at one place. Keep moving forward and have trust in God and the universe that everything is happening for a reason, because it is. And जो चीज़ आप जिस चीज़ में आप फेल करते हो, वो चीज़ आप इसलिए फेल करते हो बिकॉज वो आपके लिए नहीं बनी होती है. आपके लिए एक बेटर चीज़ बनी है, आपके लिए वो चीज़ बनी है, आप उस चीज़ के और पास आ रहे हो जो आपके लिए बनी है. Okay, so yeah. So this, I am supposing it's the 6th learning, right? Okay. And that is, self-love sails the boat of your life. And oh my god, self-love is the best thing that can happen to you, because it actually sails the boat of your life. It is, the life is gonna be so hard and so tough and so complicated for you if you're not in love with yourself. Like, that's the basic way how to put it. You've got to love yourself. You is all you've got. Trust me, you is all you've got. आपको कोई बचाने के लिए नहीं आएगा, कोई नहीं आ सकता आपको बचाने के लिए. आप अगर रट में हो, you is the only one who's your own survivor. You is the only one who can make things better for you and even worse for you. Trust me. And self-love, all that is connected to one thing, and that is self-love. You should accept yourself as you are, and that is the most difficult thing to do. I know that, because the world has this different perspectives of things, that this is beautiful and this is ugly, this is good and this is bad, this is acceptable and this is not acceptable. World has its different versions, right? World has its own different columns of कि ये हो सकता है, वो नहीं हो सकता. But you've got to accept yourself, because you are beautiful, you are unique just the way you are. Everyone is beautiful because God made us. ये notions of beautiful, not beautiful, ugly, thick, thin, fat, जितने भी ये चीज़ें बनी हुई है ना, these are the things that we humans have created. God has not given these terms to us. We humans have sort of created these terms and made decisions for ourselves कि okay, ये अच्छा है और ये नहीं है. God has not done that. We have to believe in the visions of God. We have to believe in what God has created and not what humans create. Humans have created all sorts of crap. You have to realize that God has made you, and He has made everyone beautiful and everyone unique, and you are unique and you are beautiful the way you are. You don't need to change anything about you. Of course, if you know that you have these red flags in you, try and accept them and try and work towards them for the better you in future. But please don't doubt yourself, guys. Self-doubt, अपने अंदर self-doubt मत लाने दो, and be confident in yourself. I am on my journey to gain that level of confidence. I'm still not confident enough, trust me. And I am on my journey to self-acceptance. I'm on my journey to self-love. Self-love is a journey, it's not a destination. Trust me. You have to keep loving yourself. You have to keep reminding yourself that you are worthy for the best life out there. You are worthy for the best experiences. You are worthy of every single that is absolutely best out there. You have to keep reminding yourself that every single day, that you ain't settling for less. You are settling for just the best. You have to keep reminding yourself every single day, and that is why I'm saying self-love is not the destination. आपको हर दिन खुद को lift up करना होता है. You gotta get up and you gotta tell yourself that, babe, you are there, you are here for a better life and a beautiful life. Don't let anybody tell you what you should do, what you should not do, who you are. Don't let anybody tell you that. You are worthy of the best life and nothing less than that. So yeah, realize your worth, realize what you deserve in life and what you're meant to do, realize your purpose, and yeah, and cut this shit out of your life. Cut those toxic friends out of your life. Cut those toxic relatives out of your life. Be the bad bitch. Enter in your bad bitch, guys. Enter in your bad bitch era. Like, realize what you deserve and work towards it, and be the confident bad bitch that you already are. So, yeah, you guys, but that's all for the video, guys. This is the last video of 2023. uh I hope you have the best new year. Okay, and whatever has happened. You don't have any control over it. All you got control over is right now, in your present. So, and just realize that everything and anything that has happened to you, bad, good, whatever, has happened to place you at a place where you're meant to be, where you're exactly meant to be. And yeah, I tried to make this video as as short as possible. I don't know, I have to see edit करके पता चलेगा मैंने कितनी बक 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 की है. So yeah, guys, that's all for the video. See you next year. Have a very happy new year and lots of love and more power to anyone who's saying this. Bye, see you soon. Guys, the eye makeup, मेरे lips लग रहे हैं मैं पान खा के आई हूँ. Guys, what the hell.